That was a 2-hour video. I had to stop it. Okay, so this part two. This is this is why I know demons, because see, Danielle at one time used to text and say, "I'm sorry," when she would do things to me and we get in a disagreement or whatever. It wouldn't be long before she texts me and say, "I'm sorry." She doesn't do that anymore, and you know why? Because she has gotten to a point in her life where she feel like she's right, and you should never come to a place in your life where you can never say sorry. You should be able to you should be able to say I'm sorry even if you feel you're right, because that's a part of growing. Lord have mercy. But anyway, they say they deny all accusation, try to spin the blame at you. They like to present a perfect family image. Your parents went to great lengths to ensure that others perceive you as a loving, successful, inevitable family. Likely you were very unaware of this ploy, but kept silent for fear of wrath from your parents. I don't pursue I don't pursue. I just keep my business to myself. I don't tell people of my problems and what's happening. Leave it just like that, because they don't need to know. So if something going on in my family, it's me and my family business. But I don't make it seem like we're loving and successful and all that. If my kids did something wrong, I'm not walking around there making it seem like they was right. They know they did something wrong. They know they did something wrong, and I'm going to go along like I know they did something wrong. I'm still going to be the parent. I'm still going to feed them. Come on, fix their plates, bring it to them, whatever the case may be. They need something, take care of them. Come on, let me do your hair, whatever. All right, time to take a bath, whatever. But you still wrong, and you're going to know that you're wrong. Okay, how to confirm that you're the child. After reading through this list of symptoms, you might still be unsure. They say if you are a narcissistic, let me go back here.
Narcissistic.
Narcissist. Wait a minute. How to confirm that you're the child of a narcissistic mother or father. Might still be unsure of how to define your parents. That's normal. Your narcissistic mother or father wouldn't have exhibit all of the signs above, but if they did, pay attention. If you're the child of a narcissistic, you will of a narcissistic, you will likely struggle with these problems. Weak sense of self, poor personal boundaries, and inability to say no. Chronic guilt to toxic shame. Self-loathing, emptiness, trust issues, inability to express or handle emotions resulting in emotional numbness, anxiety or depression, being a pleased person. Oh wow. A people pleaser. That's what I was. So I guess I'm past that now, because I ain't trying to please nobody but the Lord. He has he has become my number one priority now. What he wants done, that's what I do. What he want me to say, that's what I say. My focus is on going to church. My focus is on being a part of the church. My focus is on talking about God, learning about God. That's what my focus is on now. You see what I'm saying? And I have tried to pass it on. I've tried to teach it to my family, to my husband, to my children. But I see now that they're uninterested in that. They don't come to church no more. They don't used to come to church. She don't even come to church. She done took a child not only out of the home, out of the church. So, how many signs can you relate to? Obviously, the more issues you can say yes to, the more likely you can confirm without a doubt that you were raised. Okay, let me see. I think people pleaser, uh, trust issues. This is what I used to. Uh, they say how do you deal with the narcissistic mother or father. If you're quite sure that one or both of your parents are narcissistic, it's likely that they still have some kind of involvement in your life. Many instances, support groups recommend cutting off contact when such parents are interacting them in small measured ways, such as through a phone call or text message. To begin your process of soul healing, you might like to do the following. Stop hoping that his parent will change. You can never change them. Allow yourself to grieve the parent you never had. Understand that you have been raised to suppress and deny your feelings. Now is a good opportunity to slowly open up to those years of repressed feelings. You can do this by seeking traditional psychotherapy that focus on shadow work or alternative methods such as shamanic healing, hypnotherapy, holistic remedies. Learn to take care of your own needs through the practice of self-care. Learn how to love yourself. Reconnect with your inner child. Learn how to care for it in a way your parents never could. This is called inner child work. Keep an active daily journal in which you self-reflect. This will help you become more self-aware. Explore self-retrieval, which is a vital part of your inner work. Express your emotions in a healthy way, particularly any anger you have inside. Join a support group and connect with others who have experienced similar child experience. You can find many on Facebook, or you can search the internet for local groups. Arm and empower yourself with knowledge by reading books such as Becoming a Successful Nightmare and Disarming the Narcissistic. While you may feel broken, it's important to remember that you are not broken. Your soul can never be broken. It is still there waiting for you to access. This experience may serve to show you that everything you need is within you. No matter what your childhood was like, it's still possible to heal and reunite with the source of unconditional joy, wonder, and love inside. Okay, so let's go. Let's go here. Okay, codependency, weak sense of self. Okay. If you are following any form of spiritual, like home notion that you will abandon any of the growth. Okay, so we're on the self. What is it? Self worth. And you see, having a strong sense of self is not only quite simply, a sense of self is the identity you carry around all day, every day. It is your sense of this is me and this is not me. Alrighty then, so that is that. So that's the thing, you know. I don't try to be controlling. Trying to break out of that. Yeah, somebody said I'm too. Somebody said I was too nice. Somebody said I ain't got no backbone. No, I had to break out of that one. how to not get caught up in saying yes when I want to say no. So I've learned how to say no. When people ask me to do stuff, I'll be like, no, not today, or not this time, I'll pass. And they so used to me saying yes that they would get mad with me. One of them said, well, I need to know what's going on. And I'm like, what do you mean what's going on? I said no. I'm entitled to say no. And I don't have to tell you why I'm saying no. If I say no, the answer is no. Everybody feel like they need to give reasons for everything. No, I don't. And that's what caused them. They be feeling some kind of way. I be like, no, no, no. To the bathroom. So I guess that's it. I'm still waiting for it to come. I'm going to call it now. I'll be back to let y'all know the results.